together.
Put that in the flavor bin?
Can we go into that Skarsgard interview now?
Yeah, Alexander Skarsgard. He's the son of actor Stellan Skarsgard.
He's Vampire Eric. That's all we need to say.
He's Vampire Eric. He was in Generation Kill. He pops up all over the place.
I really like that he was into my obligatory soccer question, which I ask every celebrity. You know why I do that, Bill?
Why is that?
Because it's the only thing I care about.
All right. That and Flavor Bin.
Flavor.
We're here with Alexander Skarsgard.
Yes, we are.
So we're here in Louisiana. You're in Battleship, a film that you and Colby are working on. How did you get involved with Battleship?
Well, it was Pete Burke, basically. I met with Pete probably 5 months ago in Los Angeles, and he was very enthusiastic about it and talking about the project and the character, and it sounded like something quite fun.
Looking at your resume movies, this is different.
Yeah, and that's always something that encourages me in terms of like finding new projects. It's, I always want that challenge because I don't want to get like bored and complacent.
Yeah, get out of your comfort zone. If we go to True Blood a sec, can you get killed at any point, or do you have contract that you'll never get killed off? Or
they can kill me off tomorrow.
You never worry about that at all, or
you know, I play a vampire, but they can stake me, or they'll find a way to kill me if they want. I don't know. I mean, it's based on a book series, so and Eric, the guy I play on the show, is in all the books, but there's still no guarantee. You know, we've had characters that were only in the first book that Alan Ball, the showrunner, really liked, and so he brought them back. And there are characters that are, you know, big in the books that aren't in this, you know. So it has taken on a life of its own. So there's definitely no. I don't take anything for granted, you know.
Play on my team, we'll do it in the daytime. Bill won't know but leave a stain on your brain. Can a dog get some love? Won't trick you like Eric and make you drink blood. Sucky Stackhouse.
You had actually been on Generation Kill, right?
Yeah.
Also an HBO production.
Yeah, it was a coincidence. I met with Alan Ball before I did Generation Kill. He talked about the project, about this Viking vampire. Nothing happened. I got Generation Kill, went to Africa, shot that for 7 months, and 5 months in, we're in Maputo in Mozambique shooting, and my agent calls me and he's like, well, Alan Ball is trying to get hold of you, and you know, this vampire show, they're starting it now. And I wasn't available. I had 2 months left on Generation Kill. But then the writer's strike in 2007 happened, so True Blood got pushed because of the writer's strike, and so it was, you know, I was lucky there. I was able to finish Generation Kill and then come back.
Speaking of True Blood, this last season there was a long arc of you getting this kind of family revenge thing or whatever. Now,
yeah,
I mean, why didn't they have your dad play your dad? Was that ever discussed?
Well, it's better to save him. You know, he got killed off there. We'll, you know, he can be my like vampire associate or something. Yeah.
Flavor Bin, you're so hot.
Are you a sports fan with soccer or hockey or?
Yeah.
What are you into?
What we call football, or you guys call soccer.
So you're into soccer.
That's definitely I grew up in Stockholm watching.
You support Grasshopper or something like that?
Well, they're from Austria, aren't they?
Oh, they are. No,
Close enough.
I see the Champions League.
Yeah,
I'm like, Grasshopper. That's a cool team.
No, I support a team called Hammarby. They're from South Stockholm. Like working class team, not very good. It's kind of like West Ham in London, I guess.
Okay.
We have a couple of teams in Stockholm that are like Chelsea, Arsenal, like big rich teams, and Hammarby are tons of loyal fans, but not the greatest team. Right. Yeah, I grew up in South Stockholm, so that's definitely like my team.
And Sweden wasn't in this last World Cup, right? They didn't make it.
The next question.
I need more flavor.
It's a worldwide thing. Whoa. It's a worldwide
Where do you spend the majority of your time? I mean, you
here in trailers like this.
Yeah. But I mean, you sound like a completely domesticated American. No offense, but you know, you've got your English like that.
No, I'm not offended. Thank you. You know that it's something I've worked on, and you're gonna miss out on great opportunities if you have a thick accent, and because I look very Scandinavian, so if you combine that with the thick accent, then I'm gonna end up playing either Scandinavian or like the German.
And they're not making Die Hard
5,
like,
you know, exactly.
Within this skyscraper high above the city, 12 terrorists have declared war.
They're about to be taught a lesson in the real use of power.
Flavor. And if you happen to be in Stockholm another time, like, what's the best thing to do in Stockholm? What about one of those ice hotels? I'll see
The
those.
one up north, the big
very
ice
July,
hotel up
very
in northern
July.
Sweden. I've never been, but I've heard it's pretty cool. Gothenburg is the second biggest city in Sweden. It's on the west coast. They have a big music festival there every year called Way Out West, and that was probably the best festival I've been to ever. You know, freaking Iggy Pop was out there, and Beach House from Baltimore, a great band. Mumford and Sons, The National. If you have a weekend off in August, go check it out.
You acted in a scene with Bill. Does he have the chops to? Does he have a future?
He stole the scene.
He kind of broke you.
He stole it. I was very impressed.
I think if you gave up the graphics, Bill, and just went full bore into acting, just narrow-minded, I think you got a future.
You know, Phil Hartman, rest in peace. That's what he did. He was a graphic designer, and director, and it's there's method acting, and there's the Colby Parker, just get in there and say something type acting.
Well, I know
school,
if you're going to be in a Peteberg film and you have a small window, he appreciates if you just go for it. When you get a script, do you peruse for the intimate scenes right away?
with Sookie or maybe Lafayette, I don't know.
No, and
I don't know.
It's a big moment when I get, and I'm excited about it.
I saw that you were in Zoolander, but I don't remember seeing you.
You don't remember?
I saw it like 5 years ago. Can you remind people so we'll all rent it and look for you?
I play Mikas, man.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. Sorry.
No, it's one of the roommates.
I remember.
Oh, sorry, dude.
I don't want Flavorman
I
to
just
go
don't
out
want
like
you to
that.
think I was jocking you that
It's like,
hard.
excuse me, but have you ever heard of styling gel?
I'm sure Hansel's heard of styling gel. He's a male model.
Well, Earth to Brent, I was making a joke.
Earth to me gives duh. Okay, I knew that.
Earth to Brent, I'm not so sure you did, because you were all, well, I'm sure he's heard of styling gel. Like you didn't know it was a joke.
Thank you so much for being on the Flavor Bin. We know you.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for being part of the team.
Thanks, guys.
Flavor Bin?
Dude, A. Scars. I don't really like that.